Happy Sunday, y'all. Kind of missed our dates on when we uploaded a video, but personal reasons, and well, let's just leave it at that. But anyway, how you guys doing? Want to thank everybody who's watching. Coming out to show you what we've done. So we started working out in the back more. Remember last week we talked about the trail, so I started putting in some little stuff around here on this side, because we're kind of closing in on the main garden right now on what we're going to get planted for this year. So I got this cleared out. You'll remember the food forest. It's down here. I'm going to come in on another swell right here. I'm going to dig it out a little bit. Water should come in here. And then this is going to be built up. There's another storage right in here, at which time it should either go that way or that way, and I'll get to where that's going. The stuff up here should go through right in here, hit down in there, keep flowing down, and then go down. Now, put in a little extra water back here. And then this overflow should go through here and go down to the wolfberry. And then, as you can see, we started digging out the swells here. Those were pretty much in, but we're kind of finalizing this section right now. Wanted to point out one thing. You notice that I'm trying to leave as many of these things in ground that I can for roots, just to hold soil in place. But this should fill up nicely. And then once this fills up, it should come down out of here. I've got this on a level that before it overfills over here, it should come out here, at which point it goes into here. And as you can see, there's our next swell going in. All the way around. We should get some good water. Now, back to the hill up there. Kind of got it coming down. You can see the line where I'm fantasizing that it's going to go through here and into here. Now, once it comes out of here, we're just going to kind of let it go until we finish what we're doing up this way. But I want to show you how far out we are. There's the creek that we always talked about when we first parked. And just right there is the very first well that we put in. So we're way out here now compared to over there. So we're work on this. It's slow progress. It's reaching over 100 degrees. So that's what we've been doing on this side. Everything seems to be taken. The yucca is coming along very nicely. Got new growth on it. This one got new growth on it. Coming up in there. And then clearing out that guy. But I also started clearing out the mesquite trees that we have. I made sure that in the water system, I worked this in. So this is going to get more water. I trimmed it up. And that is a cat claw acacia, or cat claw mesquite. As you can see, I'm going to start putting water diversion in here. That goes down this massive slope. I'm going to jig this out a little bit, hold some water, and I'm going to divert it into this deeper one. And you can see where we started mounding that up. But I'll give you a ground level. See how much higher? Just on this maybe 7 feet slope. We've got a good amount. So I'm going to try to store it up in here. And this I'm going to line. And then I'm going to have the overfill. And I'm just going to keep going around to eventually it right here on the other side of the Mormon T. I'm going to start another level coming across. So the water that's coming out of here will go to the next terrace and come around this way. And then roughly work our way down and see if that works. Oh, look at this nice cloud cover. dude, it has been like over 100 for the last 2 days. So we're newbies here. We handled it pretty well. It's not that bad. Oh, cleaned out this acacia, mesquite. Gotta get some rocks in behind it to hold more water up in here and dig this out into more of a bowl to get more water. But then, right there's another one. And then I have another one there. There's one just on the other side of the cholla. And of course I've got all these in the wash. So that's this area. And as you can see, we're making pretty good progress on it. Let's go in and check the cool room. Excuse the mess, but as with any construction site, you got a lot of mess. So, hey, I want to show you. This is not all, but we planted, I want to say it was a little, maybe a pound of Yukon Golds when we first got here. Week 2 is when I planted them. So we harvest. I got about 3 pounds out. So we put over half of them away for seeds for the fall. And then these guys are coming up. Our radishes are starting. Next, I'm doing succession blooming on here. So I should be able to pick radishes as I go. Sweet potatoes are doing good. You can see the moringa is doing well. This moringa is doing really well. And then we got pop-ups in every one of these now. And then I just started planting more lettuce and spinach. And I'm doing the succession planting here too, because everything's going to bolt pretty quick. And this way we still have lettuce. And this lettuce doesn't look like it's bolting yet. I've got this in the shade room, and it's doing well. I moved a zucchini, that's this guy, to clear out room. I did a lot of thinning. The dill's coming up. We got a basil coming up. This tomato's got 3 tomatoes on it, but I wanted to try one in here. And what you see there, that's a papaya, and that's a papaya, and that's a papaya. I did some thinning on that. I brought 2 in here. There's one down there, and then these guys in here. I'm not going to open it, it's too difficult to fit on. But I've got 3 in there that are doing really well. Our shade room in here is doing good. The prickly pears are bouncing really nice back. I'm hesitant to put them out yet. I'm thinking maybe the fall. A little less care in here, and it's not really doing that much. As you can see, the sweet potatoes are fairly barren, but I've got a bunch more in here started. And then I've got 3 over there planted, and 2 out here planted. So out here, we got our next row of corn. It's a sweet potato. That's a pumpkin. Some more corn. Another pumpkin popped. And then our turnips haven't popped. Not our turnips, but our yams haven't popped yet. And of course, we never making mulch. Now's the time that we use the end of it. Let's quit mulch. The fig tree's doing good. I pruned it and took off all the figs except for 2. It had a total of 8. I just don't want them to produce fruit yet. Everything else is doing well. This pomegranate is just loving life. I mean, loving every minute of it. All kinds of new growth on it. My moringa's coming up. As you can see, we've been chewing on kale. And on our chard and beet greens and lettuce, we got our first tomato that we're having tonight with a salad. Super stoked about that. That moringa came back, and I figured out why my gingers wasn't growing, because I was watering the wrong spot. So readjusted. They seem to be fine. Pumpkin, squash, or corn. Watermelon's coming up really nice. More corn coming up. And then next, the first corn. These, I believe that's a cantaloupe. been overwatering, I guess, the cucumbers because they were doing good, and then I just kind of upped the water with everything else, and they're starting to turn yellow. I'm going to fix that. Over here, we're doing well. I thinned out the beefsteaks. They've doubled in size since I've done it. Here's something where I guess the heat's getting to them. Producing heads already. I don't even need sunflower. I just want them for the color. Let's see. All our beans are doing good. Okra's coming up. And all the beans in here. I found out why half of my beans didn't come up because it's the wrong time of the year for them. And good reason. Look at all these guys. Like I said, we got our first one we're going to eat in there. She's loaded. And got, I don't know, a bunch of fruit on there. Yeah, that's a pumpkin. So that's where the potato was. And we checked the dirt underneath. Tell me that ain't some good work yet. In 3 months. I'm going to keep plugging away. These potatoes are getting ready to come out. As you can see, the heat's getting to them. So that box will probably just stay. That one got infested with some kind of white flies. It was weird. Top these guys off. Carrots are doing wonderful. The Joshua tree is alive and well. Everything else. Fence is up a little higher. All the way around. Eventually I'll get it done. And it's coming along good. You've got to figure this is maybe a month. And it's up to my waist inside. So, and outside, a little higher. That prickly pear's doing well. That yucca's doing well, but that yucca's not. So, I mean, the one closest to the road is doing the best. This one's okay. It's alive, but just not thriving as good. The ones we got planted in here are doing well. So overall, let me just give you guys an overall picture. Next week when we come back from Kingman, I'm going to park in the original spot and do a video from the top again. 3 months in, and I couldn't be happier. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Be good to one another. Sorry for the wind if it's getting in the mic. We love you guys. Take care of one another. Have any questions? Comment. Got any suggestions? Comment. You know. So, peace.